Desert Talks Podcast. This is episode 17, and we got a special guest with us, man.
Roughneck TV in the building, hood vlogger, street YouTuber. Voice of the streets, man. Tap in. I appreciate you guys for having me. For real though,
Yeah,
it means a lot. I like supporting podcasts and other content creators because I remember when I first started, that shit was crucial. I feel like you need that people to come, especially people that have been doing it longer, maybe be bigger than you, to lend that helping hand and reach down. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I was starting out, I was dying for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? For bigger YouTubers or people that were popping already to just to look out for me. So I appreciate you, big dog.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
No, yeah, most definitely. We feel the exact same. Like we were just talking about that just the other day. You know what I mean? Like we even came to a point where we were thinking about just like ending this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we realized like at the end of the day, it's not about who really watches. It's just about us having fun and posting that out there. Facts. Eventually, it will blow up. You know what I mean? Whenever that time comes.
Yeah, absolutely. Just keep doing it. Keep being persistent, and you never know who's gonna say yes. You know what I'm saying? When you asked me, I jumped on it right away. Yeah. I didn't think nothing twice about it. How much you're gonna pay me on it? None of that shit, dog. I'm just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially you're local too, so it just makes sense. You know, for sure.
We most definitely appreciate your time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like well, when I sent that to you, I was like, oh shit, I wonder if he's gonna see it. And then once I seen you text back, I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
Absolutely.
Shit. I was like starstruck.
Yes, sir. Roughneck TV in the building. What was it called? Desert
Talks Podcast.
Desert.Talks.Podcast. Desert.Talks Podcast.
Shoot. So, how'd you get started with everything?
With the YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, ever since I was a kid, bro, I always wanted to do something to be famous or be popular, or I couldn't rap. I tried rapping, I sucked. You know what I'm saying? I invested in all this studio equipment and that didn't go nowhere. I couldn't rap. And I just wanted to do something, dog. So I tried to make beats. I sucked at making beats. So I was like, man, what can I do? Plus, I wanted to be in my own lane. Because at the time, everybody wanted to be a rapper. Everybody wants to be a producer. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what can I do where I don't have to compete with many people and be in my own lane and not have to like worry about bumping elbows or who's better? And I was like, cameraman, dog. And not too many people are trying to be a cameraman besides like people who shoot music videos and stuff like that. But like shooting vlogs and documentaries and stuff, I'm like, man, I could be in my own lane because not too many street niggas do that. Most street niggas want to be rappers or something like that. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I could be a street nigga and be a cameraman, be the only street nigga that's a cameraman. And that shit just took off, dog. That shit just took off. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I put myself in my own lane, I just was like, nobody was able to tell me, you got to do it this way because not too many people did it before me. As far as vlogging and stuff like that, you have a lot of people that shoot music videos for years. People have been doing that for years, but like vlogging, making street content and documentaries about the streets, not too many people do that. Besides a few other YouTubers, but there's like a handful of us that do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I could count all the hood vloggers on one hand. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, just run it, and it just started taking off. But it took a long time though. Don't get me wrong. I didn't just like figure out an idea, and I did all types of content, dog. Prison content, that shit sucked. I did try to do family content with my kids and go to McDonald's and do food reviews and stuff like that. That shit sucked. I'm like, damn, what do I do though? I got a camera. I want to be a cameraman, but what the fuck do I do? And then I got this idea watching another YouTuber named Miko Worldwide. He was a hood vlogger at the time. They canceled him because he had all type of shit, like secret shit. He was gay or whatever. They canceled him. You know what I'm saying? The culture canceled him, but he gave me the idea, man, to go to different neighborhoods across the country. And I knew that was something I could do because I did 10 years in prison. I can relate to street people. Plus, I'm Black and Mexican, so I'm tied in with both cultures. I grew up with my mom. I grew up Mexican, but I'm also Black. So it's like it was an easy call for me to be able to fuck with the essays, the Crips, and the Bloods. And I started doing that, and it's just been all love and going up ever since then.
That's cool. Yeah. That's super dope. So like, I've seen a couple of your content that you have done. I've seen you've done like things with like Lefty Gunplay, stuff like that along those lines. What is like I would say like your favorite thing that you've done so far, or like one that you wish that you could do eventually?
Man, I think my favorite thing is the hood vlogs, being accepted in all these hoods. Because not everybody can go into the hoods I've been to with a camera and a microphone. Only the feds do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's some fed shit. That's some cop shit. So for them to openly invite me to the hood knowing I have good intentions though. You know what I'm saying? And they know I'm not a cop. You can just look at me and tell I'm not a cop.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give the streets a voice and be a voice of the streets. And sometimes people in different neighborhoods need the spotlight so that it can help them get on, or what I'm saying. And a lot of people watch those videos that I do, and it does those guys justice, because like the video I did in Arizona, the one I did with the Mexicans out there, like all of them are popping right now, dog. A lot of them got features with Lefty Gunplay. All my Arizona homies, they're all popping right now, dog.
That's cool.
So if I can help somebody in that way, I'm more than willing to do it.
That's fucking cool.
Bro, that's cool that you do that, bro. Because like now in this day and age, bro, not a lot of people like look out like that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's all me, myself, and I. Like nobody really cares about the next person.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
And that's like Lefty Gunplay. He reached out to me. I didn't even ask him. He reached out to me. He invited me. I was like, damn, Lefty Gunplay, like what? He's in my DM. He knows about me. He watches my videos. And Lefty Gunplay is one of the most popping rappers in LA.
Right.
Black and Mexican. He's popping as fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, hell yeah, that was a blessing. And then, things like that make me feel like I should keep going, because you never know who's watching. Yeah. If Lefty Gunplay watches me, who's to say Snoop Dogg doesn't watch me, or you know what I'm saying, or other rappers that I'm fans of. So like that's why I always want to do the same thing and help other people out too. You know what I'm saying? So I throw other people the ladder, just like Lefty threw me the ladder. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. But man, that's what keeps me inspired to keep doing content on YouTube, because you never know. Like I was telling you guys off camera, it's a snowball effect. And it's always interesting to see where the content goes and takes you, because you might be doing podcasts one day and one little change and you might see like, oh, you're getting more views doing this, maybe doing outdoor podcasts or interviews, and that would change the whole course of the content. Because I was doing prison content like this in front of my cell phone, and then now I'm traveling the country thanks to YouTube, dog. I've been almost every state doing YouTube videos: Atlanta, Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, Compton, Watts, Nevada. So I did a video in Utah. So thanks to YouTube.
All over the world.
Yeah. It took me from right here in my couch at home to all across the country just from my YouTube channel.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's a true blessing.
Blessed by the best.
Of course.
Yeah.
So along this line, like, did you ever get into like an altercation with like any of these people, or like, because no. I know some people think like they'll no, I wouldn't say better, but they feel like they know him all, or they take it differently whenever you say some certain things. Like, have you ever came across like any problems like that?
Not while I was doing the video. By the grace of God, going to all these hoods, I've been blessed. Never got any altercations, but I do have a lot of haters outside of the videos, fans and stuff like that. People DMing me on Instagram. I got people saying that I should stop saying nigga because I'm not black enough. I got people saying that I'm not Mexican enough. You know what I'm saying? I should stop talking like a Mexican. I got people saying, why are you doing videos about Victorville? Because recently, up until like the past 2 months, I started really going hard in the IE, trying to put light on our area, because I did all over the place. Now it's time to, do videos out here where I stay.
Right.
And I get a lot of hate. People be like, why are you doing videos in Victorville, or fuck Victorville, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck it, dog. I mean, I'm doing something right. I feel like the more hate I get, the more people are tapping in. Because without the haters, dog, I feel like you need them, because they keep your shit circulating. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, once you start getting more haters, you're doing something right. That's how I look at it. The more haters, the more cracking you're starting to become.
Yeah, most
I'm saying the more noise you're making, the more people are being envious of you, the more people want to just like not see you win, because they can't see how you're winning. Especially if you're from the same area as somebody, they're like, man, how is he starting to get on? How is he making all these connections with rappers and big artists and stuff like that? And because they're not putting in the work. They see I'm putting in the work. The more work you put in, the more results you get.
Not even that, but at the end of the day, like, they're hating for no reason, but they're still giving you the view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then it's not like they're really, I mean, most people will say they'll have the heart to say it to you in person, but when it truly comes down to it, they won't do it.
Never. No one's ever said anything negative in person. It's always been like behind Instagram or behind, social media, but in person, never.
Yeah.
Never.
You see what I mean? It's just those little keyboard words.
Yeah. Twitter finger ass niggas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But other than that, dog, I never got hated on in person. I do get hate now that I'm starting to get more bigger on YouTube. YouTube is my platform. I feel like everybody has the platform that they're popping the most on.
Right.
Some people might be popping more on TikTok. Some people might be popping more on Instagram. I'm popping more on YouTube.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been popping on TikTok and Instagram until recently. You know, just like 6 months ago, I had like 800 followers on Instagram. Now I'm almost at 9,000 in just 6 months.
Right,
so that shit's starting to catch. It's starting to go now.
Yeah. That's cool, bro. You know what I mean? And I truly, like I said, I like the things that you post. You know what I mean? I see like you post like some of the lowrider content as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people sleep on the lowriders that we have out here, bro.
Facts.
We have a lot of them.
Facts.
And they're nice, bro.
Big car scene out here with HD Meats.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when the homie, you guys heard of HD Meats?
Yeah.
I remember when the homie first started, bro, that Instagram account. He had like 300 followers, dog. We were the first ones to go. And now that shit's big. Now it's a culture. HD Meats. Now they're doing drift pits and I'm proud to see the homie take off like that.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
It's cool, bro. It's amazing to see. Like I remember like I got into it like I want to say probably around like 2020, somewhere around there. And even then, just when I seen how big it got from that little time at that period, you know what I mean? Everybody was loving the swinging, the burnouts. Yeah. I remember I was even involved in all that when I had my Camaro around that time.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, bro.
I remember back in the days they used to have Friday night cruise night at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Way back in the days before HD Meats, before all that shit. But now I see the car culture is getting big, the lowrider culture too.
Oh yeah,
it's getting big. It's getting big as fuck out here.
I see them all the time coming down like Green Tree.
Yeah, especially on Sundays.
Yeah.
They'll be right there at the KFC parking lot.
Yeah, that's their day. I remember my uncle would always take me right there on 7th Street. They would post up right there.
Like a little mini Crenshaw right there.
Yeah. They'll have little bounce-offs right there. They'll start barbecuing right there. It's cool.
Now it's been getting big because I've been going. Not saying I'm responsible for it growing, but we're all responsible, you know, but with the influence I have and shit like that, now I'm bringing the younger crowd. Now they're coming. All the girls are coming now on Sundays. Yeah. So it's good to see shit grow. For sure,
That's
for sure.
Cool,
yep. For sure.
And then I also feel like too, like right now, since like with all the influences up here, like trying to uprise, I see like a lot of like very helpful because I don't see no like influencer like knocking down another one.
Yeah.
They're all collabing together.
Yeah, facts.
And we're trying to make the desert something big. Like, trying to be like LA type.
Because it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Real estate is gonna boom out here. They're building that bullet train from down the hill, I think Rancho or whatever, to Las Vegas, and they're gonna make a substation right here, and that's a multi-billion-dollar project that's gonna connect LA to Las Vegas. And for them to make a stop here, one of the main hubs is gonna be right here in Victorville. You know what I'm saying? So for us to have $1 billion project right here in our backyard to connect LA and Vegas is gonna stop in Victorville. If you didn't know about Victorville then, you're gonna know about it now.
Oh yeah,
LA, people are coming from LA to go into Victorville, they're gonna stop right here. I mean Vegas, they're all gonna stop right here in the hub.
And even then too, like even if you look at it now, like a lot of people who like are affiliated within like the hood projects and stuff like that, like you know what I mean, like with all that, everyone like when they want to get away, this is where they come to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is where they want to get away from all the bullshit. They want to be a family man or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Facts, big facts. It's growing out here, dog. I remember when I first moved to Victorville, there was like 1 or 2 high schools. Now there's like 6.
Yeah.
I remember it was just Victor Valley High School. There was no Silverado. There was no Adelanto. There was no Adelanto High. There was none of this shit, dog. It was just Victorville High School and maybe one other one.
Probably Apple Valley.
Apple Valley. No, Apple Valley was just built.
Oh,
back when we moved out here. So it was like 1 or 2 high schools. I think it was Oak Hills or some other older high school. But to see it grow just in 20 years, I'm like, damn, dog. I remember when we first moved up here, New Adelanto was barely even a thing. Damn. New Adelanto was literally new. You know, I remember when they made the Brentwoods. I remember all that shit, dog. So to see it grow, it's crazy. It's growing. It's growing like crazy out here.
Most definitely.
It's growing.
You know what I mean? Like I was telling you off camera, like we're definitely being overpopulated now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. And the crime is going up. I don't know if you guys follow Victor Valley News Group.
Yes.
There's always some bullshit. That's because there's a lot of people out here now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's bound to happen.
Not only that, bro. Like a lot of people out here drive like a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like lately, I've been seeing a lot of car accidents,
a lot
of deaths because of those car accidents.
A lot of motorcycle crashes, a lot of stuff like that. Pursuits. I just seen one yesterday on 7th Street.
Oh.
But it is a good place to. It is a good place to come, and if you want to buy some land and property, you come out here. It's still kind of cheap, but it's gonna go up one day because this shit, people just like everybody wants to be here right now. You know
Like
what
I
I'm saying?
said, this is like a getaway from all the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you want to just settle down, run away from everything that's going on, and like in those bad populated areas already,
Mm-hmm.
this is where you come. You know what I mean?
Yep. Facts. Big facts.
Because like even me when I first moved, when I first moved out here, I was around like 12, 13, something like that. I came from Palm Springs,
Yeah.
and like not a lot of people think like that area is bad.
Yeah.
But when you start actually like diving deep into that area, there's a lot of shit that goes down
Yeah.
over there.
I remember always seeing Palm Springs on cops back in the days. Palm Springs, Coachella, the whole little area, Indio, Desert Hot Springs. I remember I used to always see it on cops when I was younger. I'm like, damn, Palm Springs be cracking, huh?
Yeah, bro.
For real.
A lot of people think like they're a bunch of like it's just a bunch of jokes out there, but
Yeah.
like pretty much like any drug you want, you can find it out there.
It's in Palm Springs.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mexicans down there too, huh?
Most
Like
definitely.
in Coachella and all that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah, man. But other than that, dogs, man, I'm just trying to. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to just do this because I love it, dog. I've been trying to do my content because I love it. If I didn't get paid for it, it just makes me feel good making content. It just makes me feel good, dog. But I didn't know I was gonna get paid for it. I didn't know I was gonna make $500 to a couple $1,000s a video. I did not know that, dog. I didn't sign up for YouTube thinking like I'm trying to get rich. It was just like therapeutic for me because I loved it. I like seeing myself talk. I talk a lot too, so I'm like, man, I might as well be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So and then my mom always was pushing me because she seen I loved it. It was my dream. And I started off with a cell phone, dog. I started off with a regular iPhone 13 Pro Max. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And one of my first hood vlogs I did, I got 1 million views when I went to Watts. And that one video I did with this cell phone made me $6,000 on one video. So that was my motivation. That was one of my first hood vlogs. Okay. So I just kept doing hood content. That's how I knew I found my niche. Remember I was telling you I was doing food reviews. I had a family channel. I was fucking prison content. I was telling stories. And none of it was catching until I did my first hood vlog, dog. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is my niche. I knew I was going to find it. It took a long time. Don't get me wrong. It took a long ass time to find my niche. But even if I didn't find it, I'll still be trying to look for my niche. I'll still be doing YouTube to this day. Yeah.
Like that's exactly like us at this point too. You know what I mean? Like even though like not a lot of people watch us or anything like that, we just pretty much have fun. Like this is the time where the boys link up. Yeah. You know what I mean? We get a little bit off our chest. We have fun with this. You know what I mean? We drink up a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean?
Facts. I wish I had a beer or something right now, or a shot.
Do we have one?
The other night we killed everything.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, just keep doing it, dogs. I just keep doing it. You never know who's gonna say yes. You invited me, I came. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who's gonna say yes. You just keep doing it, dog. And like you said, you have fun doing it. Like the guy time, it's gonna end up blowing up one day.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And like you said, bro, I also like the fact that you're putting out different like little companies out here too, putting them on the map. You know what I mean?
Facts. I did a little food review for Guadalajara, not even knowing it was gonna get a lot of views on my YouTube channel, dog. My little like 1 minute video got over 100,000 views. My one on Instagram got over 100,000 views. It was like 48 seconds. I was just bullshitting. I'm like, hey, if you're in Victorville, come to Guadalajara. The ladies are very nice. You know what I'm saying? Bro, 100,000 views on YouTube and Instagram. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, bro, that spot right there, I think that's like a little famous spot that a lot of people know about out here in the desert.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want a fire burrito, that's the spot to go to.
And they're so big, you know. Well, they went up $1. They were $7. Yeah. They started getting a lot of business, and they went up $1. But they're still big. You know what I'm saying?
I remember back in high school, I think they were like $5.
They were $5.50 plus a soda.
Yeah, plus the soda.
Plus a soda.
Give you a little can with it.
Yeah. Good old days right there.
Man.
Yeah, but a lot of people would be like, hey, come do me. Come do me. One of the homies, they asked me to go to 7th Street to do their restaurant. The homegirl, she asked me to do her little food stuff. So I got a lot of videos that haven't even edited yet. The food spots out here.
Okay, that's
so I got a lot more that I need to drop. But sometimes I get overwhelmed with content. I be filming and getting content, but I don't get a chance to edit it. So I gotta slow down and just take like a week to edit that shit. So I got a lot of videos, dog, out here. I did a hood vlog in Apple Valley with Blue Jay in them that I haven't even dropped yet. I got all types of content from out here that I gotta just sit down and but I get too excited when people be like, hey, come do a video. I'm like, all right, bet. And I'll go and I'll get stacked up on videos, bro, and like not even edit them. So it's fun though, dog.
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
So do you like So by far, what was like your favorite place of all time?
Florida, bro.
Florida.
Florida, Atlanta, really Florida. Florida, I had a good time. I was able to buy a tour van,
Okay.
a tour van that I used specifically for my YouTube channel, and then like in January I took off in my van and I traveled the country to do YouTube videos. But Florida, that was my like last spot. That was my goal, is to hit cities along the way until I got to Florida. When I got to Florida, I was there for a whole week sleeping in my van. Dog, that's the passion I had. Like I bought a van specifically for YouTube and I was sleeping in it, dog. Sleeping in it. I was having the time of my life. I had my dog with me, I had my bike with me. And it was just me and my dog and my YouTube channel. And that was so
Just
fun,
roaming the
dog.
world.
Roaming the world, bro. No, nothing holding me back. Just the freedom of the American open road. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that sounds dope as
Yeah,
fuck,
bro. That sounds like one of the dopest like things you could do.
Yeah, thanks to YouTube. YouTube funded everything.
That's insane.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I remember when I first started, bro, I was like, damn, I gotta share it so people could see that I'm doing YouTube. Like, man, I can't share a video and only got like 19 views.
Right.
It was embarrassing. I'm like, damn, I'm not even a real YouTuber. Like, man, I'll share a video and it has 26 views, but you have to share it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to let people know what you're doing, even though you're only getting 19 views, because eventually that 19 is gonna turn to 100.
Yeah.
That 100, you're gonna end up getting 500 views. Next thing you know, every video you post is clearing 1,000 views. And you just got to keep pushing it out there, because if you don't push it out there, the world's not going to know about you.
Most definitely.
You know, you got to push it out there. I don't give a fuck if you got to spam people.
Yeah,
If your content is good, they're going to like it and they're going to watch it.
Yeah, I feel it. You know what I mean? And so even with that, like along that line, right? Now that you have blown up and you've done everything that you've done, like have you ever came across like family or friends like trying to like leech off of like what you've done?
Yeah.
Or like try
Clout.
to like try
Clout.
to like clout chase you?
For sure, clout, because everywhere I go, I could go to Walmart and 2-3 people are going to say hi. One person's going to take a picture.
Most
All right, here, I just posted on my Instagram story. I went to the gas station and got a slushie. There's a white guy taking the video of me, roughneck, woo, everywhere I go, dog. I paid my AT&T bill earlier. There's some black guys like, roughneck, what up, dog? So it feels good. It feels good, but like I know people try to get close to me because they know I might get all the bitches, or they know fucking they're gonna have a good time because I go everywhere for free.
Right.
People be like, hey, come here, come to our club, bring the camera, you get in for free. You can bring 3 people, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or we give you a bottle, just come. Just post our shit on your Instagram. So people try to get close to me because of clout. I don't have that type of money yet where I can buy my homies cars and shit. But when I do get that money, you better believe my closest homies that were there from day one, I'm gonna hook them up like Mr. Beast does his homies. You know, and those are my inspiration. Mr. Beast, even though they're white, that's my inspiration, dog.
Most definitely.
Mr. Beast and those type of YouTubers. Ami and Hellcat, Free Ami.
Oh, yeah.
All those YouTubers, yeah.
I remember watching his videos. His whole fucking driveway would be all of different cars.
All white too, huh?
Yeah.
Different type of cars, but all white.
That shit was dope.
That's gonna be us one day. Watch.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yeah.
So do you have like an all in all, like do you have like a dream collab within like anybody along the lines?
I do. Oh man, there's so many YouTubers like Jake and Logan Paul.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, those are some of my favorite YouTubers. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people's favorite YouTubers too. Because how they took it, they became businessmen. They ventured off and started doing wrestling and boxing. And they started from YouTube. You know, so who's to say we can't do it? Who's to say I can't start from YouTube and then do something else? You know what I'm saying? Bigger and better and venture off to different type of things. So yeah, man, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I mean the Hellcat, like I said, Mr. Beast. And then as far as like black YouTubers and stuff like that, hey, there's a gang of them. No Jumper, he's not black, but the black culture.
Okay.
No Jumper, and I want to be on Vlad one day. I want to be on Say Cheese one day. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with Snoop Dogg. Fucking I want to work with a lot of people. I want to work with what are those guys' names? They're from San Bernardino. The Mexican guys. They sing Baby Dame.
Oh, for the
yeah, I want to work with them. All of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Facts. Those are my dream collabs.
That's cool, bro. That's really dope. So, so along this line of you shooting, right? Like, what would you say? Like, what was like your biggest struggle throughout everything?
Doing content.
Yeah.
My biggest struggle, like I said, man, finding my niche, because I started YouTube in 2018 when I got out of prison, and I just didn't know what I was gonna do. I just knew I wanted to record and upload content.
Right,
So finding my niche was my biggest struggle because there was a lot of stuff I was into. I just didn't know what to pin down on.
Okay.
I didn't know what to focus on. But finding my niche and then maybe making people believe in me, because a lot of people thought I was crazy when I started doing like hood vlogs. They're like, oh, it's not gonna work. No one wants to, you're gonna get in trouble or you're gonna get shot. Man, I ain't had no issues going to different hoods. They love me. But other than that, yeah, man, trying to convince people that I was a real YouTuber.
Okay.
Trying to convince people that my ideas were good. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
And they're trying to find my niche.
That this is really something that you want to do. Trying to prove it to people.
Facts.
Yeah,
Prove it to people, prove it to myself. You know what I'm saying? And just see where it can go. And then now I want to like eventually, I don't want to just like quit hood vlogs because that's how I started.
Right.
But I want to do other things too, like make other type of content too. But still keep it street. But it don't have to be necessarily going into the different neighborhoods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making my YouTube channel about me now. Me and my homies in my city and my circle.
Right.
That's why I've been uploading a lot of Victorville videos lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. That's really dope.
Facts. Appreciate you.
What's it called? You were hanging out with my wife's cousin Brandon.
Brandon.
B-Sot. He's a singer.
I was hanging out with him.
Yeah,
For
over
real?
there. The other day with the lowriders.
Is he like chubby?
Yeah.
With the gauges?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my boy. I was with him yesterday too.
Oh,
Does he have a red pickup truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just with him yesterday too. I shot a music video for them yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I shot a music video for him and his homie David Cage. So I'm gonna upload that soon.
Yeah, I seen that. You also had my boy Hazard on there too.
Hazard.
He had the white Lolo with the W on
Oh
top.
yeah.
With the blue lights.
Yeah. The Mexicans been popping out lately on 7th Street lately, dog.
Yeah, most definitely.
They've been showing up, especially last Sunday. There was a gang of Mexicans popping out. It's a good feeling seeing the blacks and Mexicans chill and come together and be no drama. Yeah, because in the 90s and early 2000s, that shit was rare, dog.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Even back when we were in high school, bro, like it was still even rare for us to you know what I mean?
The tension and shit like that. And I know because I'm black and Mexican, so I hated seeing like the riots in high school between both my races or motherfuckers squabbling on the streets because one's black and one's Mexican. I hated that shit so much, bro. I hate picking sides. I love both my cultures, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up equally both, so I can't pick a side.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm black, fuck the Mexicans, or be like, I'm Mexicans, fuck the niggas. So that was a big struggle being black. And then in prison, where it's really racial in prison, dog, where they politic hard, that shit sucked, dog. I don't wish that shit on nobody. Prison, I don't wish that shit on nobody. Especially being black and Mexican, dog. That shit sucked because like I hate choosing.
Right.
And in prison, sometimes you're forced to, but I hated it, dog.
Yeah.
I hated that shit.
Yeah, because in there, it's like, it's all about politics.
Yeah, like you either got to run Mexican or you got to run black if you're mixed like me.
Right, exactly.
You know, especially I didn't gangbang, so that made it twice as hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was a cholo and I have to run with the cholos, or if I was a Crip in blood, I have to run with the blacks. I didn't gangbang, so I really had an option. But I ended up running with the blacks though, because it made more sense. My dad's black.
Right.
So in prison, you run with like whoever your dad is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if it comes down to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could have ran with the Mexicans though, easy. Could have ran with the Mexicans, but at that time, it just made more sense running with the blacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I was in prison, the Mexicans never really turned their back on me like that. I was always still cool with the Mexicans because they knew what time it was.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't understand where that whole beef comes with.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you really look at it, like they say, black and brown makes the world go round.
Yeah, it's only right here in California.
Yeah.
Out of all 48 states right here on this earth, I mean the soil right here, in the United States, California is the only state out of all 48 states that politics heavy in prison.
Yeah, and that's what I heard too, bro. Like if you go anywhere else, it's not like that.
Yeah, there's no politics.
I mean? Yeah,
blacks and Mexicans and whites can all chill and have fun in prison. You know what I mean? Though, like you just chill, program with each other.
Yeah, they can still be around each other.
Yeah,
it's not about the color at that point.
Facts, big facts, big facts.
So how was it that night with Lefty Gunplay and Doggy Style?
Oh, that was a blessing, bro. Lefty Gunplay invited me randomly. I thought it was like spam or bullshit, right? And then he hit me up with a message after. He's like, bro, I watch all your videos. And that's how I knew it was real. He started naming the videos. He said, I seen the one when you were in Moreno Valley. I seen the one when you were in Compton. Okay. I'm like, hell yeah. He's like, bro, just come. I'll send you the address. Just come. So I came. And sure enough, you know exactly who I was. There was like 10 other cameramen there too, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was a cameraman. He was like, "Come with me, fool. Come meet my mom, dog. Come on, dog." He had me on stage. He had me behind stage. We went to Dave and Buster. I met his mom. We went to the studio. He had me around Doggy Style. I already knew who Doggy Style was though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But just like to have that blessing now, he chose me out of all the cameramen. You know what I'm saying? It's real recognized, real. We come from the same like struggle as far as prison and be on the street. So he seen that in me. He, like I said, he threw me the ladder, and then he just ever since then, that's my dog right there, dog.
That's cool.
He comments on all my stories and shit like that. So
that's truly a blessing right there. You know what I mean? That's something dope to be a part of. You know
it is, and he's the hottest rapper right now, especially the hottest Mexican rapper.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
and then even too, like, cause I know like you said, like you were in prison. Like I know in that moment, like when you were behind those bars, like you never would have thought something like that would have ever happened.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Big facts.
In that moment, like, did you ever find it hard? Like in behind there, like, did you ever have to like cry out to God to like help you get through that moment?
I did, especially the last time I went to prison. I went to prison for the third time in 2015. After I was going to church and all that stuff, right? After I went to Victory Outreach, so I went to prison, and I felt like that third time me going to prison, I needed that shit. That shit woke me up. That shit was like a wake up call because I haven't been in prison since. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been in prison in like six years, but I needed that. I needed to get that out of my system. I needed to realize this shit's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older now, so it's like I can't keep affording to go back to jail and losing time like that. I got kids and shit now. So yeah, dog, that shit sucked. That shit sucked. But I never imagined this when I was in prison.
That's the best part.
But to me, I'm just a regular ass person, dog. Yeah. To me, I'm just me, dog. I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? But to everybody else, like, bro, what up? Let me take a picture. Woo. I'm like, damn, I'm not even popping like that. I barely got 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I guess everybody else I am. So.
But even then, bro, like, I think it's because at the end of the day, like, a lot of people, like you said, we could relate to some of the struggles that you went through. Facts. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously not everyone grew up in like in the same struggle. Facts. But it was somewhere along the lines where that's what makes us relate to your content.
Facts. You know what I mean? It do be all the street guys.
Yeah, of course.
It do be all the street guys. It do be all the gang members. It do it, and not even gang members. It just be people just who are Mexican and black that really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because I'm Mexican and black. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool, dog. I've been getting a lot of love lately, but a lot of hate too. But it comes with it.
Yeah, most definitely.
It comes with it, for sure.
People are always going to talk on the internet regardless, you know what I mean?
Right. And I'm outspoken too, bro. I like making videos like, I'll fuck you up. You know, sex I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like, everybody wants to squabble, you can see me, you know what I'm saying? Because I stand on business at the end of the day. I stand on business, you know? But I don't make no threats, no criminal threats. I'm gonna kill you. We can do it old school. We can knuckle it up. I talk a little shit because at the end of the day, talking a little shit on Instagram, that shit makes the likes and shit go up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
Oh God, so
you know what I mean? It's because a lot of people like to see the drama.
Yeah, it's all calculated. It's all calculated. Some of that shit is acting, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what people like to see.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts, big facts.
Did you at ever? Because I know you, like you said, around a little bit after you got out, that's when you started. So did you think like COVID helped you out through your process too? Like when you're shooting all these YouTube videos?
I don't think COVID had anything to do with it because I wasn't doing hood vlogs during COVID. I was still doing during COVID. I was doing like I was telling my prison stories and shit like that. So like, and I was truck driving during COVID too. But one thing COVID did though was give me a gang of money. I was EDD, PPP, dog. I was still truck driving. I was on during COVID.
I think that was everybody.
I was on. Facts. But COVID was one of those times where everybody was on the internet because you couldn't go outside. Right. You couldn't go shopping. You had to order. Right. You know what I'm saying? There was mandatory lockdown. So around that time, nobody was working. Yeah. Everybody was getting fired. Businesses were closing. So only if I was doing hood vlogs at that time, it probably would have took off because everybody was at home watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was working. Nobody was outside like that. Everybody was just playing games and shit.
Yeah, I mean that's how a lot of these streamers like started blowing up too.
Yeah,
like,
during COVID.
Look at, like Kai Cenat, Phantom, all those guys. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like they all blew up in that period because that was like around the time when like kids were just at home because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, no one was going to school.
Yeah, no one was going to school. Everyone was on lockdown. Yep. So basically, like I remember even my brother, like he'd be sitting there watching like all these little streamers like on video games and stuff like that. Like he was stuck to that shit.
I heard we're gonna have another like pandemic soon. That's what they say. Because you know they used to call it pandemic.
Yeah,
Like they say all this shit is planned and staged years
yeah.
before. So I heard in 2025 there's gonna be something else that happens. So if it does, for sure I'm gonna be going hard on you too.
Yeah. I remember first hearing COVID back in 2019 of October. I remember seeing it and I was like, man, that shit ain't gonna come over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
crazy.
boom, in March, that's when they're like, all right, you guys are gone.
It's crazy, huh? That shit didn't feel real, dog.
No, it didn't, bro. Like
going to the grocery stores, there was no toilet paper. Remember?
Oh,
no,
that shit was
no
crazy.
cases of water.
No water. That shit was a crazy
Yeah,
time, dog.
bro.
We lived through a crazy time, dog.
I remember like my mom would fucking order some fucking toilet paper off Amazon. Like that's how
Yeah.
she had to get
Yeah,
toilet paper.
yeah.
Like that shit was insane, bro.
For real. That was a crazy time period, bro.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it was like some test that the government was doing to see how we react to something like that. But that shit was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
I mean, I think it probably was at the end of the day because like even then like they were pushing so hard for that shot when they first came out with it.
Yep.
And they expected us to trust them so damn much, but it was like you guys barely recently came up with the shots for the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Like fully developed the shots for the flu. And you expected us to trust this drug right away?
I didn't take it. I didn't take the shot to this day.
I still haven't taken them to this day either.
I didn't take it.
I did take the shot.
I didn't take. But I heard a lot of people that some people were with weak immune systems were passing away after they took the shot too.
Yeah.
I heard all type of shit about that shot. So that shit scared me.
Yeah.
Plus, my job didn't. You didn't have to take a shot.
Yeah, mine didn't require it at that time either. I was already working.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's if you want to, you want to. If you don't, we're not gonna require.
Yeah, fuck that shot.
Amazon, they were low key kind of requiring it, but then they would pay you like $300
to take the shot.
Yeah,
they were paying you.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
that means they really wanted you to take that shot.
Yeah, they would give you the whole day off, paid plus getting the shot when you would go in to HR or you would take a screenshot through the Amazon app, and then boom, it would just upload and pay you.
The government was giving them money to give their employees, I think, because they really wanted people to take that shot. Yeah. I wonder what was really in that shit, dog.
I wonder too, bro, because like I said, a lot of people got sick like real quick after the shot.
Facts.
And it fucked up a lot of people. Like I know even at one point, like my mom didn't take the shot, but she caught COVID.
Yeah.
And even around that time, like it was so bad to the point where like we almost lost her. She couldn't breathe for nothing. They had her on an oxygen tank and everything.
Yeah, it was a scary time period. A lot of people were dying too.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
It was a scary time period right there, man. And then seeing all the military. I was always in different states because I was truck driving. So like in Texas, you see military on the freeway. It was scary, dog. You see military everywhere at night. The different states, they really had lockdown.
Yeah.
We had lockdown too, but it's California, bro. Not too many people are gonna listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's still people outside and shit.
Still
but
partying,
yeah, facts. But in different states, they're really on lockdown.
Yeah.
Like Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, they're on lockdown. That shit was crazy. It was like a ghost town.
So speaking about truck driving, like I mean, I'm always on the internet. I'm always watching stuff, you know what I mean, on like TikTok and shit like that. I've been hearing like a lot of truck drivers, like when they're out and about, like going through like different like states and stuff, like they end up seeing like a bunch of weird shit like out on the road. Did you ever?
Hell yeah, I seen skinwalkers. I seen motherfucking chupacabras. I seen duendes. No, but like your mind plays with you, bro. I feel like I seen some crazy shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, damn, did I see that? Or was I just too tired driving all night on 10 cups of coffee? Yeah. So your mind plays tricks on you, but you see some weird shit. Like I seen fucking some weird shit, bro. At those truck stops in those backwood countries, parts of the country like Louisiana and like the hillbilly parts of the country. Like you see some scary ass shit, dog. You see like upside down crosses, dog. You go to different like racist parts of the country, like Mississippi, Alabama, where it's still racist. Right. Dog, you see like signs like no blacks allowed, or you better get your black ass out of here before it gets dark. Yeah, dog. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they still like that in different parts of the country, dog. They're still on that timing right now.
That's insane. Because I mean, like, I've always been out here in California, and like, for the most part, like, you don't hear none of that shit like on the internet, like going down on the internet at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's still very much a thing in those backwood countries. Arkansas, like, it's crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But like I felt like I seen some weird shit like in the sky, driving in the middle of the night, like passing through New Mexico. Okay. Like you see weird lights and shit like that. And it are like you'll be driving at 2 a.m. on a freeway and you see like a military barricade and they're not letting you go through at the moment. You're like, what the fuck happened? And like 2 hours later, they'll finally let you go through. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's no reports of an accident. There's no reports of anything. You're just like, well, wonder what that was about.
I don't know. It's just the military just set up right there.
Yeah, set up with barricades talking about wait, you gotta wait. There's something going on a couple miles ahead. You're like, damn. But the accidents, I seen crazy ass accidents. I seen drivers kill themselves. I see truckers fall asleep. I seen trucks like flip off the side of the road. Or I seen truckers fly off of mountains. Yeah, you see some shit, dog. You see some shit. The bad accidents. I felt like I seen some like supernatural shit. I don't want to sound crazy on camera, but I really felt like I seen some supernatural shit out there in these crazy country parts, especially like when you go towards the south. You see a lot of weird shit out there, dog. A lot of them people are still big on voodoo and shit like that, like Louisiana and shit like that. So. Yeah, and New Mexico is like one of the biggest sightings for aliens in New Mexico. And then the Nevada desert is another big sighting for like aliens. So I don't know if it's your mind playing tricks on you or you just really seen shit, but it's like you don't know, so you just kind of like ignore it. The next day you forget about it.
You know? Definitely, you know what I mean? But at a certain point, you're just like, damn, did I really just see that? Or you know what I mean?
Facts on facts. I'm a religious person, so if you believe in God and in the Bible, you gotta believe in the devil. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe in one without the other. You gotta believe in ghosts and all that shit. So like ghosts and shit like that, I seen ghostly figures and shit in the middle of the road, dog. I'm driving in the middle of the night, dog, and I see like somebody walking on the freeway. I'm like, oh, I gotta be careful. So I get on this lane so I don't hit them. And then you get up on them, like, damn, where'd that person go? Like, what the fuck? Did they just jump off to the side or hide from me? Like, you see shit like that for sure.
Most definitely. You know what I mean?
Spirits and shit like that. But that shit gets normal after a while.
It does.
It gets normal,
And that's the thing, too. Like, I don't understand how people can't, like, really believe in that when, like, sometimes it's, like, right in your face.
Yeah.
Like, even within the music industry, you know what I mean? Like, they put it right in your face about, like, the Illuminati and all, like, them selling their souls to the devil and everything. Like, they literally say it right there, like, they have no problem with it.
Yeah, facts. I think what is it called again? I forgot the word. There's a word for it where they gotta tell you they do something before they do it, like the World Trade Centers. It was in all the cartoons that it was blowing up and all that shit before it actually blew up. So they gotta tell you they gotta do something before they do. I think it's like called a karmic debt. A karmic debt or something like that, where if they do it without telling you, it will come back to them. So they have to tell you. It's some weird shit. I know some YouTube shit.
Right. But yeah, like I mean, that's another thing too. Like a lot of people don't believe just because like they're in their own little head. But it's like when it's right in front of you and the proof is there, how can you not believe it? You know?
Especially all the celebrities throwing up like the six and the triangle or covering the eye. All that Illuminati shit. Facts.
It's just like it's crazy to me, bro. Like I mean, I don't understand how people cannot see that stuff right in their face. You know, I mean? Some people just choose to ignore it. They're like, well, it's not my life, you know what I mean? So they don't really care to see that. Like, eventually, that stuff does affect you. Because like even then, like I remember way back when in the church, they had did like this little sermon, right? And they were playing like some of the music backwards, and like within some of the music, like you heard like little messages, like
especially like Katy Perry. Some of her music, you play it backwards, you hear little messages and shit.
Eminem was another one too.
Eminem.
You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne, I think, has a song where he played it backwards and some like evil demonic shit.
Yeah, see what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying. Like eventually, like I said, even though like they're not like back then, they weren't really portraying it as much, but they were still like putting it in your ear without you even
knowing. Now people are open about it. They'll tell you straight up. You know,
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat's the main one.
Yeah,
she be in her video straight devil worshiper, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like she's the worst one of them all, bro. It's right there, right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Now they're not even hiding it no more. Now it's just like it's popping now. It's like the thing to fucking be evil and demonic and worship the devil or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what that was another reason why like I was so skeptical about getting that COVID shot because like I had heard so much shit about
Mark
it.
of the Beast.
Yeah,
Mark of the Beast.
Yeah, that they were that was that coming into play because like I said they just came out with this shot out of nowhere. So that's why like that's why that came into play and I was just
Mark
like
I'm
gonna stay away from that.
There's some evil shit going on. We're living in times where people are venturing far off from Jesus Christ. We're living in a time where these women are promoting sex and like it's just normal now, dog. And it's crazy because like 20, 30 years ago, it was taboo. A lot of the stuff we see now that's normal was taboo back in the days. And it's just like, what is the world coming to?
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Because like now even like for like the guys that are single out there, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them are even scared to even go out and look for relationships because 9 times out of 10, most of these females are right there on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? They're out there portraying themselves, putting their body out there on the internet. And that's not something that a guy wants. You know what I mean? And but they see it as, oh, it's a quick little bag, real quick. It's easy way out. You know what I mean? And that's like I guess you could say like my generation, because you're a lot older than, you know what I mean? That's why I look up to the older generation. I picked up a lot of game from the older generation. You know what I mean? And but like our generation, I guess you could say like we're soft. You know what I mean? We're lazy. Like we don't really give a fuck about shit, bro. Like we just want to get this quick rich and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the quick rich scheme.
Yep.
Any way to get the bag quick as fuck, like we're all in for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even if it's down to like stealing from bank accounts, betting, online betting, like everyone's just
scamming and shit like that.
Everything. Yep. You know what I mean? Like
for some people, it works though. I think that's what motivates other people to try to get into that quick money.
Yeah.
Because they see everybody else busting on cards and you know what I'm saying, and just scheming and scamming, and just sometimes it makes me want to get into it, but I know I better not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take the long route, the hard long route, because I'm just gonna benefit more that way rather than trying to get it quick. End up in jail or some shit.
Dirty money ain't worth it at the end of the day. That's the way I see
it.
Yeah,
it's not. And I figured that shit out the hard way.
Most definitely.
The hard way for sure.
I had to learn that one the hard way too, because back in the day, like I used to be a plug, and a lot of people knew me for that. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
And like eventually, all that came back to me. Because of how well known I was getting out here. Like I was selling like ecstasy pills, I was selling Xanax, Oxy. I had weed, and like eventually, like I said, all that stuff came back to me. You know what I mean?
Facts, big facts. People love you. People love you when you're heading down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? You're the man when you're living the life of destruction. But once you try to clean yourself up and walk a straight, narrow path and, be righteous with yourself and God, people don't want to fuck with you no more. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They want to cut you off and, homeboy's on some other shit. He's fake now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to man up, that's going to happen. That comes with it.
Yeah, most definitely.
That comes with it. People are not going to like you. They're not going to fuck with you no more. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel like you lost a bunch of friends because you're trying to clean your life up.
Yeah, most
but
definitely.
I look at it like, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel on that, bro, because like now even to this day, like I remember back then, like I used to have a lot of people that would call me their friends. You know what I mean? And now like I don't hear none of them ever coming up, checking up on me, seeing how I'm doing or anything.
Facts.
Like now I probably got about like a handful of friends that I say like that hit me up, check up on me. Like, this is my boy right here. This is my day one. I've known him since we were like in the 8th grade.
Oh damn.
So yeah, so that was like back when we were like 12, 13.
What school did you guys go to at first?
Hook.
A Hook?
Yeah.
Oh, right here down the street, huh?
Yeah. Hook. So we went to Hook Boulevard, and then from there we went to Victor together, played football together, everything.
How was Victor? That was before they renovated it, huh?
That was way before all that shit.
That was before they had a fence too, huh?
Yeah, that was before the fence. That was before the big ass building at the bottom of it.
Yeah. Oh, that building's new too, huh?
Yeah, that building's new.
And they got metal detectors in there.
Oh, they do. Yeah. And they put that big old VHS on the side.
Yeah.
That wasn't there before. And the stadium is new, huh?
Yeah, stadium.
It's like the Silverado one.
Yeah, bro. Everything that they got now was not there.
I remember
it was ghetto as hell.
I remember it was all raggedy and shit.
Yeah.
It's 100 years old, no?
Yeah,
over 100.
Yeah, over 100.
So I remember they celebrated their 100th year anniversary a couple years ago.
Yeah, when we were in high school.
That was our freshman year.
That was our freshman year.
Is that old?
It's
Holy
that
shit.
Old. We were like 14, 15 at that time when that school celebrated that.
So it's like 110 years old now.
Yeah, something like that. 110, 115. Somewhere in that ballpark.
That's crazy. 100 years ago. Imagine, dog, people 100 years ago were still going to that school. 100 years ago.
Coach Ness.
Yeah. They're like that. I remember, but even then, bro, like it was ghetto, but I learned a lot from that school too. You know what I mean? Like, it taught me like who to choose about my friends. You know what I mean? It taught me like even then too. Like when I thought like the teachers didn't really care about me, I actually built really good bonds with some of the teachers there.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when I got kicked out and I went to continuation school, I got sent to the Goodwill. Even there, bro, like I built really good connections with my teachers. A lot of them actually wanted me to graduate.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean, they wanted to see better for me instead of being stuck here.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. They seen something in you.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
And, like even then, bro, at that time, like even a lot of my teachers knew like the stuff that I was doing, bro. Like my cousins would walk up on campus, they would have guns on them and everything. Like my teachers knew what I was doing, but none of them spoke up, none of them said nothing because at the end of the day, they still wanted me to they wanted me to get my diploma.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why like I'll forever be grateful for like the people like that would help me out through life. That helped me out through life because like I remember like being homeless, like all that, bro. Like I didn't have nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was one of them that was right there in my corner, even when I was homeless. You know.
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up,
You
man.
gotta appreciate the friendships that you do have.
Hey,
You know?
for reals though, for reals though.
Yeah.
Because there's a few people that I'm still friends with to this day from back in the days, like 2 or 3 people from high school that I'm still friends with. A lot of them we just follow each other on Facebook and shit, but like really, really friends to this day, about 2 or 3 from my high school days.
That's cool, bro.
One of I mean, this is kind of like off topic or anything, but having like close friends, does it tend to like bump heads a lot with each other?
Yeah, I mean, if you're close friends, you're more like brothers. You know what I'm saying? So brothers bump heads all the time. That's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not out of hatred. It's out of love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Brothers fight, and the next day you guys are homies. If not the same day, you guys are back friends again. That's just the thing. When you're close to somebody, you just get on each other's nerves sometimes because you're so close to them. It's like, oh, fuck you, but I love you, dog. You're my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen, I think, dog. Because I get mad at my homies that I've been knowing for a long time. Sometimes, or like they get mad at me or something like that. But at the end of the day, we got each other's back. We're still brothers.
Yeah,
You know?
even sometimes too, like even though like when you guys argue or whatever, like I'm pretty sure like you guys sometimes go like a week or two. You know, you give yourself the space,
Yeah.
and then you guys reflect on like, all right, what were we fighting for?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Big
Like
facts.
that's the best part about like a brotherly love. You know what I mean? And sometimes too, it's best like for me, like I never had older brothers. You know what I mean? So like some of the people that I look up to, when like Paulie, you know what I mean? You know Paulie from the church.
Yeah, my boy
Like
Paulie.
I looked up to a lot of like people that were older than me, and some of them I even consider like a brother figure to me. You know what I mean? Because I was the older brother, and I never had that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Got you. Yep. I feel you. Shout out my boy Paulie though. You remember what's his name? John. Not John. Damn, what's his name? He used to be a security guard too.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnny. That boy Johnny. Yeah, my boy
old
Johnny.
ex-husband.
For real? Yeah, I remember he's working the club right here, the bar, security and shit like that. My boy Johnny. And Polly too. I seen Polly doing security at Cosmos.
Yeah,
I walked into Cosmos one day, right? I seen Polly. I'm like, Polly, you're at Cosmos? He's like, no, I'm security guard. I was like, oh, okay. I was about to say,
bro.
dog.
It tripped me out when I would find like when I heard things out like that too, bro. Because like I mean, you never really expected it from them because like, they're so involved in the church. And then next thing you know, here they are at the bar, and then it's like, all right, what's going on here, buddy?
Yeah, and they were really involved too.
Yeah,
they were involved.
Yeah, those were good times, bro. It was cool back then.
It was fun.
Now life is just it's a struggle, bro.
Life is lifing right now, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like I was talking to some older people at the gym. You know, like I was telling them, like for your guys' generation, it was easier for you guys to buy your guys' homes, to make money, everything like that. For us, it's a lot more harder because now we have inflation, we have everything that's going on, and that's even they say having a full a husband and a wife living in a household together, it's almost impossible to still keep up with rent just right here.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It's super hard it's super hard for living, bro.
I'm surprised I'm even making it living on my own. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's super hard.
It's hard.
Like I remember my boy was telling me like when he went out to Arizona, he was living out there for a little bit. He had a 2-bedroom apartment. He had a 350Z that was like fully modified, and then he even had a sports bike that he would just casually ride around. And he had a 2-bedroom apartment to himself, making money, no problem out there.
Especially different states. Different states are affordable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Oklahoma, like their minimum wage is like $7 right now, but their cost of living is a lot lower too, dog. Their gas is like $2.30 a gallon right now, as we speak currently. But so it's just, but if you make a California income and then move out there, you're gonna live like a king, dog.
See, but even then, like if you're making the income you're making now, it's almost hard to put money aside because you still got your bills and everything. You still got.
But I'm saying, if you have like an income, like a California income, where you're making gang of money, but like you live like you live somewhere else.
Right.
Like say if you work remotely. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? You work for a California company and you get paid remotely.
Yeah,
You can live anywhere making a California income and move to one of them cheap ass states, or you live like a king, dog.
Oh yeah.
Like right now with my YouTube check, if I move to Oklahoma, oh dog, I'll be the man out there, dog. You can afford so much.
Right. That's the best part about like that's why I've even like considered about like I was telling you off camera like I've been thinking about going to the Navy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that like with that I'll be able to travel the world, be able to see like Japan, Italy. Like those are some of like my dream places that I've always been able to want like to visit. But like living out here in California, it's so damn hard to even fucking buy a plane ticket to go visit a place like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real, for real. You gotta have 2 jobs and 2 hustles out here in California to survive.
Literally,
If you
bro.
ask me, unless you're like the top 5% where you got a good ass career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's very rare for people to have good banging ass bomb careers.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, cause if you look at it now, bro, like you said, like a lot of it's like now it's like if you got influencer money, if you're a tattoo artist, if you're a barber or anything like that, like you're living comfortably out here in California. But if you're not, like even people that are nurses and stuff like that, I hear them struggling to make payments out here in California. Like it's a true struggle out here, bro. Like,
that's why I am never gonna quit truck driving. At the end of the day, I have that to fall back on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if YouTube doesn't work or don't work, I can always go into truck driving.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So I have that under my belt. I will never lose my license. I don't like driving drunk because if I lose my license, I'm fucking done, dog.
Yeah.
YouTube could crash. You know what I'm saying? Someone could hack into my YouTube channel
and boom.
And I'll be fucking done, dog. So I always gotta protect my me personally, I have to protect my driver license. That's my bread and butter.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's not like you really get anything out of drinking and driving.
No.
You know what I mean?
Besides DUI and fuck your life over.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like people don't tend to realize like how easy it is to screw your life over once when you catch that DUI charge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's harder to get jobs. It's everything.
It is. Jeez, it really is. DUI will mess you up.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Even like speeding tickets and everything like that. Like people don't take that stuff into consideration either.
Speeding tickets, yeah.
Yeah, all that shit fucks you up whenever it comes down to like looking for jobs and shit.
Facts. What about you guys, dog? What do you guys plan on going with the YouTube channel? What do you guys plan? What's the vision for the future?
Shit, so I ain't gonna lie or whatever, but so I was trying to last year, it was around August. It was about fuck my bad. Around August.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to get into the school over there at the base to become an airframe and power plant technician and work on airplanes.
Right. Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
The base right here, right on Expressway.
So I was working there for one of the companies at the for a minute, and so I went into the school like I knew it was a waiting list of like 20 people.
Right.
And so I went, and then after we were in there was at least like so there was like 5 guys from the same company that I was working at. There was 10 guys from Boeing, and then the rest of them was from General Electric. And so we were in there trying to get into that, and so they did a lottery. So, I mean, I didn't get picked. Nobody got picked, and so we just left. And people were pissed off. They're like, "What the fuck? It's not fucking fair. We're in this shit."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's not fair, but I mean, we got to deal with it."
Mm-hmm.
And I get in my car, and then I just heard a voice in my head, and like I knew it was God because at the time too I was planning the podcast, and then with my t-shirts, and then I heard him clear in my head. It's like, focus on these 2 things, push hard, and you'll see what you deserve.
Right.
And so like with the podcast, like yeah, our other homies not here, but it's just I want to elevate with them, you know?
Right.
Like this is our brotherhood, and just to have fun and like get to know new people, and like especially like you, like you took your time out of your day to hop on and just have a good time with us and getting to know each other.
Yeah, facts, absolutely.
Like that's what I want to see, and like just help everybody out. And then also pursue my clothing brand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to homie for the shirt though.
Yeah.
I like this. I'm gonna take it off and fold it when I get home. I'll wear it out to the club or something. I don't want to get it dirty.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's gangster too with the old English.
Yeah.
Wear it with my black J's. You know what I'm saying?
Came in clutch.
Right? Came in clutch.
But yeah, like, like I was telling you off camera, like one day, like, he had asked me if I wanted to be on an episode with him, and at first, like, I was kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? Because like yeah, like you see it now. Like I really enjoy talking. That's like I'm just like you said. I love talking. Like I can keep a conversation going for as long as it needs to.
That's right.
But at first I was very hesitant just because of the simple fact like I'm not used to like sitting in front of a camera or like anything like that or putting myself out there like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I guess you say like I'm kind of like a shy person. You know what I mean? And so when he asked me, like I was very hesitant. But now that I've been doing it with him, like I just want to keep riding the wave with him, seeing how far we can take it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I used to be the same way too, believe it or not, bro. When I was little, I was insecure. I used to always get picked last for like the teacher said, like, you guys get into groups, I always get picked last. Or if sports time, like to pick teammates, they're always picking me last. So that shit made me insecure, dog, about myself. But I don't know, I just used that to my benefit, and I turned it around. I used that to, like, I don't know, I can't explain it, dog. But now I'm not insecure or shy or whatever. I'm very open. You know what I'm saying? And plus, all the cool people when I was in high school, they're not cool no more. I'm cooler now. You know what I'm saying? So, so fuck them.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, but yeah, I feel on that part. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, like especially like we both dealt with like insecurities, everything like that. We dealt with being picked last, like especially me, bro. Because back when I was younger, like I was chunky, bro. I was overweight. You know what I mean? Like, didn't nobody care to like talk to me or anything like that, bro. You know what I mean? But
that's how it be, dog. It's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes we gotta go through that to know both sides of the spectrum. Because all the popular kids don't know how it is to be fucking a loser or insecure or get picked last. The popular kids didn't have to go through that. So when they get older and they go through something, they end up crashing out. Us, we know how it feels to not fit in or whatever, you know. Exactly. So we're not gonna crash out when we go through something. We know how to deal with that shit already.
You know what I mean? Yep. We don't let our emotions take over.
Yep, facts.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, like with everything that we've been through, all the different situations that we've been put through, it teaches you to put a little bit of tough skin on your back. You know what I mean? And like even like there's very few of my generation that still have that tough leather. You know what I mean? Because like I remember back when I was younger, I used to get hit. You know what I mean? And I like when I would talk about it with some of my homies, I'd be like, "Oh hell no, my mom doesn't hit me." Like, what the fuck?
I never got hit.
Shit, my mom used to whoop my ass back in the day with the belt, bro. She used to hit me with the metal part too.
Yeah. I remember my mom used to hit me with a belt that had like little black and white spikes that you would.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that shit hurt like.
And then when we were growing up, it was okay to hit your kids, dog. So my mom used to hit me with a wire, dog, a chancla, fucking everything she could find, dog.
Bro, hell yeah,
like, wooden spoon, bro.
Everything. Those were the good old days.
I remember the cop told my mom one time, like, because my brother was acting out and he wanted to call the cops on her. So the cop came and everything, and he told her like, take away all of his clothes, take away all of his nice shoes, take away everything since he wants to be acting out. She was like, buy him some girl clothes, keep the bed. She was like, take away the frame. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, he was like, as long as he goes to school with clothes, as long as you feed him and he has a mattress, he's okay.
He's good.
Yeah. She was, like the cops didn't give a fuck about none of that shit back then.
That's what the cops try to do you in. Buy him girl clothes.
Yeah, he was like, go buy him girl clothes, take away the nice shoes. And I was like, damn, I was this was a dick.
That's funny. Make you learn your lesson, huh?
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean. But like I said, that's what it teaches you sometimes too. Like, because even like now, like whenever people talk to me, like they assume I'm a lot older because of the way I present myself, the way I uphold myself, the way I speak and everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Even though I'm young in age, people assume I'm older just because of the way I present myself.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep, facts. I thought you guys were older too. Were you guys like 23?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were older, dog. I thought you guys were like at least 28 or something like that.
Yeah.
I did not know you guys were that young. You're my little sister's age.
Yeah, bro. Like the oldest I've gotten was like 36.
Damn, it's fucked up.
That's when I had like my beard grown out and everything. Like,
if I shave this, I look weird, dog. I cannot shave this, dog. I look like a little fat Mexican kid. I gotta keep my beard.
Now I look like a little homeless dude, bro. Whenever I have my beard.
Yeah.
So
the girls love it though, bro. For some reason,
bro. Trust me, I know. That's what, like, I had been growing it out for like 3-4 months, and it was coming in nice. And I would always see like everyone giving me the attention when I had it growing out.
Yeah.
And then once when I shaved it off, it was like everything was gone.
I need a haircut right now. I should have got a haircut before I came. My shit's crazy right now.
Yeah, I haven't got a cut in a minute too. I need to go get my shit cleaned up.
I like this big ass TV.
Oh, thank you.
75 inch, huh? Or 80?
I think it's a 80.
80? It's huge.
82? Yeah,
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's huge. I need one that size.
It was like 1,200.
Damn, 1,200?
Yeah.
Damn.
We did.
Was that a good deal or that was expensive?
I think so.
1,200?
Yeah, because they had a Samsung for like 23.
Oh yeah, those are expensive. The Samsungs. I heard the quality is bomb.
Oh yeah.
So even like throughout everything, like, what's some advice that you can give? Like, so exactly like you said,
like YouTube advice or just like regular
life advice. You know what I mean? Like, or like parental, like in case we have like some parents.
Man,
like,
anything. Honestly, the best advice, and for me it was hard because I'm hard headed. I'm a knucklehead. I have to learn hands on, but like listen to people who are older than you because they've been through it. Like if I would have listened to my mom and dad's advice, my tios, my tias, my uncles, or the big homies or whatever, if I would have listened to it, actually like processed it, I probably wouldn't have got into half the bullshit I got into, prison, all that shit. Like when I was younger, my mom was like, "Mijo, leave that girl alone. She's toxic." I wouldn't listen, dog. I'll go right back to the girl, and next you know, I'm in trouble. And when I'm in trouble, it's too late. I'm like, damn, I should have listened to my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Or just little things like that. Like, mijo, stop chilling with those guys, or stop, they're gonna get you in trouble. Committing crimes and stuff like that. Oh, mom, I got it. I'm smart. I can't let them influence me. And when I get in trouble, it's too late. Now I'm sitting there like, damn, I should listen to my mom. You know what I'm saying? And then apply myself. If I would have applied myself a long time ago, I wouldn't have waited this long to finally start making money, dog. I didn't start making money until I was 31 when I started truck driving. I'm about to be 37, so like I didn't start making decent money until I was 31, dog. It took me this long to get my shit together. I didn't get my first apartment until I was 31. So it took all my 20s being in prison, all my teens getting locked up and shit like that. And then if I would have just applied myself to something a long time ago, I would have been all right. But I feel like it's never too late for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a time in my life now. Now my kids are older. I got a 20-year-old son. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And my other kids are like 9, 10, 11 right now. So it's like now I could live my life a little bit. I could breathe. My kids are not babies in diapers and shit like that. So I feel like everything happens for a reason, dog. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm a big kid. I still buy bicycles. I still buy, you know what I'm saying, skateboards. Dog. I got a brand new skateboard at the house right now. I can't even ride skateboards, dog. It's just a kid in me because I missed out on all my 20s and shit like that. But yeah, man, if I would have applied myself and actually took advice, I think I would have been cool. I think that's the best advice I can give somebody. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Just listen to your elders, dog, because they're telling you something is because they know. Yeah. You know? And apply yourself. And whatever you want, just apply yourself. I didn't apply myself. That's why I was always in trouble. Right. I always wanted to drive trucks when I was 20. If I would have applied myself then, I wouldn't have to wait until I was 30 to drive trucks. Right. You know?
You could have probably already been owning a house.
Yeah, or I could have owned a house already, you know what I'm saying? But
back then, everything was cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I'm going to buy a house, though. I'm in the process of buying a house within the next year or two. That's right. I'm going to buy my first house. When I do buy it, I'll be like 38. But fuck it, dog. I have my own house.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you can do for yourself.
Right, investing into yourself.
Yeah. Facts. Oh, and then credit, dog. I had, dog, when I first started making money in trucking, dog, I had good credit, right? I was making gang of money, dog. I was paying shit off. But one thing I didn't learn was how to manage that credit and keep that credit score good. Right. I fucked up and I lost my trucking job, my license for like 9 months, and then I started losing I had a scat pack, got it repoed. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm transparent about it. I got my Harley Davidson repoed. I had to sell my street bike. I had 2 pickup trucks, and this was just like 3 years ago. Like I was the man. But I feel like I needed to get humbled. Because with that good credit score, I was just buying all type of shit. All these car dealerships were giving me cars with 0 miles on them and everything, dog. Because that credit score, but I didn't know how to money manage. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of crashed out. Luckily, I didn't crash out all the way. Okay. But I kind of crashed out, dog. I got repos and shit like that. But man, credit is everything, dog. Keep that credit up. Without credit, you can't do shit. Most definitely. You can't even rent an apartment with the bad credit score. Yeah. It's hard, dog. It's hard. Some people could if you got the hookup or if the manager might look past it and give you a chance. But for the most part, it's hard to get anything cracking without credit. You can't get no loans. Yeah. You can't get a car. You can't get an apartment. You can't get a house. So credit is everything, dog. Credit. Take care of your credit, kids. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing. A lot of my generation, we take it like we don't care about our credit.
Credit is
important. Like if you talk to a lot of like anyone from like 20 to 25, they'll tell you like 9 times out of 10 their credit's fucked up. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, mine is too.
Yeah, mine is too. I ain't gonna lie about it. You know what I mean? I flipped my Camaro. Couldn't do the payments on it no more.
Shit happens, dog.
You know what I mean? Like shit happens. It's life. You know what I mean?
2024. You could Google it right now. 2024 is the highest year in history for the most repos. Yeah, this year right here is the most repos in the history of repos. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how you know it's gonna be bad, dog. There's a financial crisis. People are struggling to pay rent. People are struggling to get jobs. So it's gonna be real ugly. I think right now is the time to get close to your family and God. Yeah. Because it's gonna get ugly again. I think it's gonna get uglier than the coronavirus was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And even too, like if you look at it, bro, like the takeover shit too. Like that shit's fucking up everything right now.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
the
Like
IE has the highest insurance pricing.
Insurance,
yeah, we have
takeover, son.
yeah because of the takeovers. Like and then not only that, like there's so many kids dying, breaking, having their body parts broken, like all because they want to go watch a car go swing right there at an intersection.
They just killed a 15-year-old boy at one of these takeovers.
You see
like
what I mean?
A couple of days ago, it was all on the news and shit.
Like or just earlier today, I was watching a video. It was I think it was like a Lexus. Someone came and did a rollback on the Lexus, and he smacked the Lexus, and the dude jumped out, clocked his gun, and just started firing. Just let out a whole clip right there outside of his car.
That's crazy. You know that could be a possibility. Swinging your car in an intersection. Why would you get mad if I'm swinging my car in the intersection with another car, and that car hits me? It's like fuck, I asked for it.
Exactly.
I see those videos all the time. It'd be two cars swinging together, and one hits the other. Next thing you know, they're enemies.
Yeah.
But like, shouldn't you expect that? Like, it's weird.
Know,
it's so weird to me.
It's because, like I said, like we're all like my generation. We're all a bunch of hardheads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We feel like we know it all.
Yeah.
We feel like we're above everybody. You know what I mean? Like I say, in my generation, it's me, myself, and I. That's the way we think. You know what I mean? Like I said, not a lot of people give a fuck about the next person. No one cares about throwing the next person the ladder to help them up, to help them come up.
You know, gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like gatekeeping is a fucking popular thing in our generation right now, bro. Like I be asking someone like, "Hey, where'd you get your ink done?" Nah, sorry, bro. I can't let you know that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's just ink. Like I'm just trying to get some ink.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's a crazy world out here, dog.
Yeah, shit's insane.
Shit. It is fucking crazy. It just seems like every day is just getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
There's always some bullshit going on in the news. All types of shit, dog. They're shooting fucking the president and shit in the ear. All types of crazy shit, dog. This is a crazy world we live in. Like I said, right now is the time to get close to God and your family. You know what I'm saying? Because when shit hits the fan, who else do you have at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Well,
that is true. And then for all the repos, so there was a thing that Toyota did that a lot of people didn't like actually read into their contract or pay attention to it, was that they were giving a certain amount of months with zero interest. And so then after when it started kicking in, that's when everybody's like, fuck, I can't make that payment.
Yeah.
And it was and number one repos is Toyotas right now.
Toyotas?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, repos is the thing. It's the thing right now. It's big. It's bigger than ever. 2024. It's the most repos ever in history. And the year's not even halfway done.
Yeah.
You still got August, September, October, November, December. You still got 5 months of the year left.
Yeah.
And this year already made history for the most repos, dog. That just goes to show you, I'm a numbers and graph type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I like looking at numbers and statistics and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, but something's gonna happen, dog. Yeah. Something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a civil war in our country, dog, where the poor is gonna take over the rich, dog. Yeah. It's coming, dog. We're gonna crash out. Our country's gonna crash out. Because you got so many more people doing bad than people doing good. Yeah. And what's gonna happen is, nigga, you gotta survive. Yeah. So I'm just this nigga over here doing good. Let's go get his ass. Let's go get his food. Yep. Let's go get his resources. Because it's not gonna be about money if the world crashes out, dog. It's gonna be about resources, food, fuel. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Livestock, seeds. Seeds are gonna be more important than fucking money, dog. Yeah. Like seeds for like plants and shit. Yeah. Like animals, like cows, gonna be more important than any type of money. You can't eat money. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Cows, chickens.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new currency if the world was to crash. Yeah. If America was to crash.
That would be that too, like you said, like the whole theft rate. You know what I mean? Like I remember, like I was reading, like at the beginning of the year, like Camaro was at its highest like theft rate of all time. It was at like 1,000%, and that was just within like the first 2 months of the year. You know what I mean? So that's why that's another reason why the repos are up too, because they're fucking reclaiming all those Camaros that have been stolen from out there. Yeah. You know what I mean? They've been stealing the ZL1s, the SSs, because apparently Chevy added like this they added a soft system on the Camaros. Yeah. So it's really easy to break into them without anybody noticing. Yeah. Just like the Hellcats. It was just like the Hellcats at one point.
I remember everybody was stealing Hellcats and Scat Packs. Yeah. I almost got my shit stolen. I had a Scat Pack and I almost got my shit jacked. Because I used to have cameras in my house when I lived in Adelanto. Yeah, yeah. And at first I didn't think anything of it, but I kept seeing the same car coming, and they'll come. We live in a cul-de-sac, okay. So they couldn't just drive through. They had to drive and then turn back around. Oh, okay, you know, cul-de-sac you can't just go and keep pushing. Yeah. So I kept seeing the same car, dog. I didn't notice it until like the third time. He'll come and he'll slow down. I'm like, wait a minute, this motherfucker doesn't live here. They're trying to plot something on me,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I started parking my cars in the garage, and I seen the car a couple more times. After that, they just stopped coming on the block. They seen that I probably caught that shit. They're trying to get my shit, dog. And the times they'll come will be late at night or at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are gonna get me, dog. And they never had their license plates visible or nothing. Right here in Adelanto. They're gonna get my ass, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's some grimy ass people out there, bro. Like I don't understand how people just can't just go get a job and just work for your own shit. Facts, like I said, it's just so hard at this point that everyone's just resorting to that.
And social media, dog. Social media, people want to fit in so bad, and people see everybody doing good or the illusion of doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that give that illusion that are doing good are not really doing good. They're probably in debt as fuck. They have a nice car, they have a nice chain, they have nice clothes, but they might be super in debt.
Yep.
You know, so it's illusion. People are buying into the illusion of people doing good. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's people that really are doing good.
Right.
But like if you're on social media and you're broke and you see everybody with Hellcat scat packs, you're like, fuck, I want one, dog. I want the clout. You know what I'm saying? I want the bitches. I want to look good. I want to pull up and everybody be like, damn, who's that?
Yeah.
You know, and the thoughts start coming. Maybe I can steal it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just crazy, dog.
Yeah, I know for that for a fact, bro. Because I've even thought about it at some point.
Yeah.
Like, man, maybe I could just go rob a Camaro real quick.
Right, come up real quick.
You know what
Switch
I mean?
the VIN number.
It won't be that hard. Switch the VIN, change the blades.
Go wrap it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I seen the video where this dude just stole a Hellcat within like 30 seconds. He just took a picture of the VIN.
Yeah.
And that was it, and then popped in.
Getting so advanced now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everyone's figuring out the whole technology. Like, so technology is evolving really quickly. And that's what a lot of people are understanding. Like, if you're not keeping up with technology, then you're pretty much getting left behind in everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of everything.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
With AI, bro, AI is getting fucking crazy.
Yeah. I was right here at was it Tom's? Okay. And this little robot came and served us our plate, bro. They don't even eat waitresses no more.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It was like a little cat.
Yeah.
Like a little cat.
I remember working at a warehouse. It's called like Chipmunk, bro. And same thing. Like they had little robots that would just pull up to the aisle. And it will tell you exactly what you needed right there. Now, just imagine if they added just a little extra arm.
Yeah, a little extra arm, yeah. And the robots at Amazon now, they're like, they go get the orders, they do all the picking. You see what I mean? You don't need humans to go pick an order and go ship it, dog. Little robots. And they're all coordinated. They don't crash. One robot stops, this one goes, and this one goes and it stops, and they go all the way up and get they pick whatever somebody ordered. I'm like, bro, there's no humans in that warehouse. Yeah. I'm a truck driver, so I go all over the country and see warehouses, dog. I'm like, it blew my mind. I checked in with a computer. I didn't have to check in with nobody. I checked in with a computer. Dog, and just it was all AI. It was all fucking AI, bro. I seen a little bunch of robots, like 100 of them, just doing all the stuff humans used to do 10 years ago. That shit was scary. It was freaky, dog.
See what I mean, bro?
It was freaky.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Like if you're not keeping up with technology, then you're pretty much screwed.
Mm-hmm. Screwed.
I mean? But the thing is that everyone's so stuck on trying to be like famous on social media. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what everyone's stuck on right now.
Stuck, yeah.
And that I feel like that's what's really fucking up the whole system right now is the social media platform.
Social media. Everybody wants to be an influencer.
Yeah.
Be popping but hey, shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's cool. Like, you know, like I get it, like everyone portrays it having fun, but at the end of the day, like you have to make sure like you're gonna be okay in the long run. Because at the end of the day, just like you said, like all this could be shut down in a heartbeat, and you'll lose everything.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's always good to have that backup plan.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Got to, dog. You got to have a backup plan and a backup plan for that backup plan.
Most definitely.
You know, and a side hustle right now because it's gonna be hard. It is hard. It's hard for me, dog. I might make it look good or whatever, but sometimes I'm like, fuck, I be getting burnt out. Yeah. Because I have to upload a video to get money. I can't take no breaks. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to work and travel across the country to make a bag if I want to eat or pay my rent. You know, I can't just relax. As much as I want to just chill at home all day, play games, I can't, nigga. I got to keep that shit pushing.
Most definitely.
No one's going to feed me. No one's going to feed my kids. No one's going to buy their Jordans for the new school year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mama ain't. My baby mama ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing she has is a house. That's it. Not a house, but like an apartment for my kids to live in. Other than that, she don't get my kids shit. I have to do it. So I gotta always be on my P's and Q's.
Most
definitely. You know what I'm saying? and make sure I don't fuck up or slip up, because if I slip up, my kids are gonna go without, and that would break my heart if they didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Cause I used to be going to school poor when my dad was in prison, dog. I used to fucking wear Payless Kmart shoes. You know what I'm saying? So that shit sucks.
Yeah, I remember those days, bro.
That shit sucks.
Wearing Airwalks and shit.
Airwalks, yeah. Yeah, the old Airwalk days.
Yeah, sir.
I forgot about the Airwalks.
Man.
Yeah, Airwalk days. Hell yeah.
Those were all good old times, man. Now everything's just, like I said, everything's evolving. You got to keep up with it, or else you're getting left behind, and it sucks. You know what I mean? It truly does suck.
It does.
Would you say that your kids are your true motivation?
Yeah, because looking at their faces and knowing that they depend on me, you know what I'm saying? Like their little faces, well, not little no more. One of them's about to be a teenager. I got a 20-year-old son. My youngest is 10. But looking at them, knowing that they depend on me, they need me, the little faces, when they ask for something, like no one else is going to buy them shit besides their daddy or their grandpa or grandma, my mom and dad. But other than that, no one's going to give my kid shit, dog, unless it's me. So it makes me keep pushing. I got to keep pushing for them, dog, because if they didn't have me, or my mom and dad, they will have nothing in this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
props to you though, bro, because like, I mean, even now in this day and age, bro, like not a lot of people care to be there for their kids like that. You know what I mean? Like I remember growing up when I was younger, like my own biological father told me like I wasn't his son at 6 years old.
It's fucked up, huh?
I mean? Yeah, it's fucked up. It's real fucked up shit. You know what I mean? But that's life, you know. And so that's shit that people got to live with, you know. But like, you know, that's cool that they're actually there and you're actually, you know, putting the figure that they need there. You know?
Yeah.
Because
and they look up to me.
Yeah.
Them little motherfuckers want to be YouTubers and everything.
That's cool, bro. That's cool.
Dope.
You know what I mean? But like, there's so many parents out there that have the opportunity. And they just don't care to be there for their kids like that, you know.
Facts. I feel like you don't even need money to be there for your kids. I feel like just being there physically is more than what anything can buy your kids, dog. Your kids gonna know. They know what time it is, dog.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? They just want to be with daddy.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck if you're rich or poor or whatever, dog. As long as you're there, you know, providing them that safety as a man, that, you know, like daddy got us no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're poor or whatever, daddy got us. Like, I think just being there physically is more important than having all type of money for your kids, dog. Yeah, because you could be broke and still be a good dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, bro. Because like sometimes, like really, like bro, sometimes like all really a kid needs is just sometimes they just want their parents to hear them. You know what I mean? And sometimes the kids don't get that, and that's how some of the kids end up to rebellious. It leads to them wanting to join these gangs, doing the drugs, doing this, doing that. You know what I mean? Because they follow the older people that they're influenced by.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But if their parents would have just sat down and had a conversation with them, some of them wouldn't be living the life that they're stuck in right now.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Ready?
Well, appreciate you guys, man.
Of course, man.
Hell yeah.
Sir, shout out my boys right here for bringing Roughneck on.
If you want to shout out anybody, go ahead.
And man, just like, subscribe, and leave a comment, por favor.
You heard it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
gonna watch this video when he uploaded it, and I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna like, so I want to see y'all shit in the comments.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Hell yeah, appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you.
We appreciate you too.
All right, Desert Talks fam. This is episode 17.
Desert Talks though.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
Once again, we really truly appreciate the
All
time.
the time, dog. You know.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I can't. I was here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We out. Peace.